I've known this student for the last 4 years. I can remember when she first came into my office and I helped her navigate her way through her freshman year at Pikesville High School. She's done a great job, and here to introduce her college choice is our AVID scholar, Maddie Thomas.
Hello, I want to talk to you today about a special student who I got to know in the library at Pikesville High School a couple years ago. He came in almost every day with his friend and was just always so pleasant. I never saw him without a smile on his face. I've witnessed him be a good friend consistently, and I know he's going to do great things after high school. So here to announce his college decision is PHS AVID scholar Kenneth Coleman.
It's my pleasure to introduce Ayanna Powell. Every morning it's been a wonderful joy to get to know Ayanna Powell in college algebra this year. She walks in bright and early, well, early on most days, with a smile on her face and eagerness to learn. Let me introduce Ayanna Powell, AVID scholar, to announce where she's going to college.
I am thoroughly delighted to be able to introduce this next student. We've known each other just a year, but in that short time, I've seen immense growth, persistence, and determination embodied in this model AVID student. Few students demonstrate such individual determination as the young lady about to announce her college home. Never a day goes by without a kind word, sweet expression, and bubbly spirit from this individual. I am truly blessed to have been her teacher this past year, especially in a field related to her interests and career goals. This animal lover and future biology major has the passion, sincerity, and curiosity required to succeed in college, career, and life. It is my honor that, here to announce her college decision, is PHS AVID scholar Angel LeBoux.
Tiara Hamilton, I am so proud of you for acclimating so well to Pikesville High. I know it must have been really scary to come from such a small school to such a big school compared to what you had before coming to Pikesville. And you made so many friends and took full advantage of what AVID offers you, and you are really ready for college. And I know that when you go off to college, it's going to be just as scary at first, but I know that you're going to have those same social skills that you've shown us, and you're going to make new friends, and you're going to reach out to people once you've acclimated there, just as you've done here. You are a great leader, and we love you very much. Best wishes, Tiara.
So I've known this student for 4 years, although I've never known her in a classroom. I've been her coach, so I first met her on a softball field a couple years ago, and I thought to myself, who is this loud, crazy, vivacious girl? Just running around thinking she can command everything. And after getting to know her, I learned a few things about her really quick. That this girl is completely fearless, she's not scared of anything, and she's determined and she's dedicated, and she sets an example for everyone, not just on the field, but off the field. I see her still have that same presence in the hallways every single day. She's one of the most well-rounded students that I've actually ever met. She balances sports, cheerleading, work, she works like crazy, and yet she still is maintaining all these crazy classes in school. I have no doubt that she's going to be successful in whatever she does. So here to announce her college decision as a PHS AVID scholar is Kayana Mullen.
Over the past 4 years, I've watched this student grow from a freshman trying to find her place in high school to a young lady that embodies leadership, strength, and determination. This young woman is not only a student athlete that embraces Pikesville pride, but a scholar and leader in student government. You can often find her lending a helping hand to teachers and peers, wearing her Pikesville cheer gear, and with a huge smile on her face. I have had the privilege of seeing her grow over the past year into a true leader and a genuine young woman with a huge heart. I look forward to seeing the amazing things she will accomplish. Here to announce her college decision is PHS AVID scholar Reagan McCormick.
I have the pleasure of introducing a student that has done exceptional work this year. While I have only known the student for a short period of time, I can say with full confidence that she will do great things. This student has been an active member of DECA in its inaugural year and has been integral in building it to be an extremely successful student organization here at Pikesville High School. This student also competed at both the regional and state DECA competitions, where she represented herself and PHS in a very positive way. This student is very hardworking, kind-hearted, patient, and always willing to help others. I once saw her patiently teach Mr. Kreller how to use Snapchat. She is also someone who is willing to take risks and challenge herself. This was extremely evident in her participation at DECA at all of the competitions. She broke out of her comfort zone and the impact was very positive. The school that she chooses will be lucky to have her as part of their community. Here to announce her college decision at PHS AVID Scholar, Sabreen Mukhtar.
So I've known the student for going over a little 2 years. I taught him in 11th grade in my abnormal psychology class, and right from the get-go, I just knew that the student stood out. Not just academically, but just all around as just a good kid. You know, leading discussions, always asking questions, just what you want from a PHS AVID Scholar. The student stands out for not only his academics, but his ability to juggle a million things at once. This person's involved in DECA, National Honor Society, plays 3 sports a year, works outside of school, and the list just goes on. I could keep going. But what really comes to mind when I think about this student is just their ability to be completely compassionate for everybody around them. I haven't seen them say one bad thing about a person. They stand out academically, but it's his ability to sort of take lead, whether it's in the classroom, in the hallways, or on a field. Everybody respects this person. I've never seen a senior, I think, so well respected as this scholar. So someone that has probably one of the best work ethics I've ever also seen at this age. So I have no doubt that he is going to be successful in everything that he attempts to do. So here to announce his college decision as a PHS AVID Scholar is Sean Farisat.
Lyric Cawthorn, what can I say? Lyric, you are an intelligent, aspirational, brilliant, self-advocating, others-advocating, strong-willed individual who will do wonderful things in this world. I know that first year that you had here was very interesting, and you'll never forget it for the rest of your life. And then once you got your sea legs and kept moving forward, you did not stop moving. You really have a lot going on with you, and you are capable of doing anything that you set your mind to. Keep making friends, keep working for your dreams, keep working hard as you always have, and the world will be your oyster. You deserve everything that's coming to you. Congratulations.
I have known this young lady for 2 academic years. A quiet spirit, she stands out as a student who has a bright future. She always supports all of the school-sponsored MRAD events and continues to visit 209 to give her friendly, "Hi, Miss Bailey," greeting. She is a well-rounded young lady who will do well in college and beyond. Here to announce her college decision is Morgan Thompson.
This student is one of the friendliest people that I've encountered while teaching. She has a great personality. I love teaching her. I taught her sophomore year in AVID class, and she was extremely organized, creative, and artistic. She had set goals by the time she was a sophomore, which was impressive. I think they've changed between then and now, but she still has the same overall goal of becoming a fashion designer. I truly look forward to seeing what she designs in the future, because hopefully I'll be wearing whatever she designs to support her, because she has great style, and I really will miss her. And this student is Logan Gibson.
Well, hello. I'm here and I'm excited to talk about a student that I had last year in my Principles of Business class. She was one of my best students. She's hardworking, she's dedicated, she's responsible. But I think more importantly than any of those qualities, when I look for somebody in business, is she has this great quality of being a great team member and also being a great team leader. And I think that's valuable in today's society, and I think this is a definite skill that will carry her to the next level. I really appreciated the way she interacted with her peers during assignments. She was supportive, she encouraged, and she really wanted to make sure that that final product was absolutely the best it could be. So I just couldn't be happier with this student, and I'm so excited to introduce her today. So I'm here to announce her college decision is PH AVID Scholar Jasmine Dawkins. Thank you.
This individual was quite the jokester in my geometry class, but he was always ready to take on a challenge and hold himself accountable for his learning. This year, he stayed consistent with being on the honor roll. He's known for his excellent hat collection, although this didn't always give him the most positive attention inside of the school building. But he's overall a fun person to be around, and I would like to introduce to you Caleb Harold Patterson.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce this young woman that I've come to form a bond over the last 2 years. At first, I thought she was shy and oh so sweet. Then I came to realize she was much more. Very helpful, outspoken, and smart. She was the manager of Black Illusion, the STEP team, and she worked as the glue that mended us together and kept me and Miss Fontaine so sane. You impact this school and the ones around you. Allow me to introduce PHS AVID scholar Anya Kobe and her college decision.
I have known this young lady for 2 academic years. She stands out as a student of excellence in mastering her academics and beating the odds that she has encountered. I recall one day she got so upset in my class and argued with another student. I had never seen her out of her element, but I walked her and held her hands as she walked down the hallway. The next day, she politely came to my room, apologized, and indicated that she did not want me to have a negative portrayal of her. She is the epitome of a well-rounded, articulate young lady who knows what she wants. She is intelligent, witty, classy, fashionable, and sweet. Here to announce her college decision is Amara Brown.
This student has been a member of the Wind Ensemble all 4 years here at Pikesville High School. In that time, he's become an integral part of the group and a valued performer in the ensemble. I wish him luck next year in college. Here to introduce his college decision is AVID scholar Shiloh Tate.
Hi, it's Mr. Carney. I'm here to introduce an AVID scholar who I see every morning, comes in, sits and eats breakfast, greets me with a smile on his face, always, really kind of gets my day started in a positive way when I have such a positive interaction with a student. And this student, every day, always smiling, asks me how I'm doing. He's a real team player in his AVID class. I know that a lot of his teachers say he, looks out for other students around him. He tries to not just make himself as great as he can possibly be, but he also tries to make everybody else around him better, and that's a true mark of a leader. He's a true leader in the building. You can tell he's a leader in his peer group. He is someone that, has really learned to epitomize the spirit of AVID, advancement via individual determination, while working within the bonds of realizing that they're all a family, and when one does well, everybody does well. And those are the kind of kids that are really successful, and I'm really looking forward to see this college admissions decision for Mr. Jerron Thompson.
He is a talented, athletic, well-mannered individual. Shy in nature, he has matured within a short period of time and evolved into a respectable young man. Having attended several of his basketball games, I was able to see him demonstrate his skills on the court. I wish you well as you prepare to move on to the next chapter of your life. Here to announce his college decision is Montel Bryce.
I think I got to know this student best during the 2015-16 school year when she was a junior. As the library media specialist at Pikesville High School, I got to know her because she frequently visited the library to check out books. She is an avid reader, a trait that I know will set her up for success in college and as a lifelong learner. Additionally, I have witnessed this young lady support groups like MRAD, Multiculturally Rising Above Differences, during special events in the Learning Commons. She is a very opinionated, well-spoken young lady who loves to learn and debate. Now, here to announce her college decision is Ajalyn Davis. Best wishes, Ajalyn, and congrats on your hard work thus far.
My name is Ms. Harris, and I'm the English Department Chair. Today, the student I'm speaking about is my student aide and AVID tutor. This particular senior is always so helpful, is always so willing to participate in projects that pertain to the English department or to help students that need a little assistance in some of their English classes. He comes in with a friendly smile. He is always so cooperative and dedicated to his studies. And whenever I mention who my student aide is to anyone, they always just have a great smile on their face, knowing that that student is going to do wonderful things in life. And the student that I'm recognizing today is Cameron Bryce.
Hi, the next AVID Scholar I've known all 4 years of high school. He's been an athlete on the track and field team, and he's really impressed me with his work ethic and dedication. What stands out the most to me about this student is, despite all his setbacks with injuries and other setbacks, he continues to press forward, tries his best, and continues to improve. And even through a lot of injury and other hardships, he's been a very important member of the track team and has contributed a lot to the current season. I'm proud to announce the next AVID Scholar, here to announce his college choice, Alex Nzambi.
My name is Alex Nzambi, and I will be attending Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
There are people that become part of your life and leave an immediate and lasting impression. This AVID Scholar used a gregarious personality to be noticed the first day of freshman year in his advisory class, always quick to flash a smile and help out when needed. He then proved capable of handling new and demanding challenges in my physics course, participating and asking questions to help guide and lead our classroom culture. I now use the Rube Goldberg project created by this student as an example of how to engage an audience in the learning that was mastered, even when the challenges were very difficult to overcome. I'm also proud of this AVID Scholar for accomplishments both as a leader and athlete on the track and football teams. Serving as a captain, he sets an example for all of our students, showing and leading us through our daily routines. He's also stepped up and done anything asked of him to help out the team. He exudes success and perseverance, and I am lucky to have worked with him. Here to introduce his college decision is AVID Scholar Marcus Burgess.
Hi, my name is Marcus Burgess, and for the next 4 years, I will be attending Towson University.